All right, what's up, guys? We're at the PiPi Enduro put on by Polka Dots. So I pre-signed. I got the second row of my class, which is awesome because there's a big gap ahead of us. So I won't be sucking dust all day. So I got my number, and I'm gonna tape that to the front of my bike, and I'm gonna tape the number card on the front fender as well. So I'm gonna get some pasta going, get some pre-carbs for the race tomorrow, and we'll be good to go. Won't be needing the rain jacket for this race. It's gonna be kind of dusty. So with this format, I'm not gonna be running my ICO. You totally could. It'll tell you how much time you have in the different sections, like in the transfers if you have enough time, but really it's not that essential. I've got my watch mounted here, so that tells me what time it is in correlation to the row number, so that'll give me enough of what I need to know when to go. I'm just gonna pull out the stuff I don't need in my pack for the race. Tyler Bailey rocking the TV straps for the extra gas. Yeah. Vitamin water gas. Gotta make 40 miles on the 300. Somehow. All right, so I got the route sheet here, and basically I just circled all of the start times and starred the free times. And I'm gonna transfer that onto this and put that on my bike just so I'd know, I have an idea of kind of when I need to be where. It's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of nice to have if you get lost or something. Oh, actually I need to add my number, which is my minute. So I'm 66, so that's plus 66 minutes to each of these. So plus 1 hour and 6 minutes to all of these times, and then this is accurate to my watch. So 7:30 plus an hour 6, 8:36. 9:07, so on. Yeah, so now I'm transferring it to this, which I'll put on my bike. The easier way to do this, if you didn't want to do the math on all this, is to set your clock back 66 minutes, 1 hour, or 1 hour and 6 minutes back, and then you can just use these times, and then you don't have to do all this math. But this is how I'm doing it this time. I've done it set back time before, so just kind of switching it up. So 9:07 start, 9:21 as a break for 15 minutes, and so on. Get my tape.
Trailbound.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Not long at all, dude.
That sucks.
Hey, $5.
$5?
I got cash on me.
What is that?
I got cash for the truck, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god. All right, so it's 11:07. 11:04. We've got 45-minute break. Start at 12:36. I'm just gonna cross these out. Less to look at when you're on the trail. And yeah, take some lunch now. I'm eating a little bit of lunch, mainly high carb with all the pasta, but a little bit of lean protein. These races are like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours long, 80 miles, so it's good to have a little bit of protein. You don't want too much, otherwise your body can't burn it while you're kind of ripping really hard. But a little bit of chicken in there kind of makes it more sustainable. I've eaten like a bar so far, Cliff Bar, and second half I'll probably eat another bar, as well as some of the gummy shots with the caffeine in them. Those keep you going towards the end.
Thank you. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Ow. Ah.
I got my tracking control on. I hope your GoPro's still working so when I go.
Oh god.
Looks like I'm stuck in dust this time. Right on down there. one.
All right, so PiPi Enduro is in the bag. It was a great race. It was fun to get out there and hit some single track, some really high speed stuff, but definitely a ton of whoops as expected. Bigger than I remember. I think they might have gotten bigger than before. You can't even really get a rhythm going over them. You know, if you ever ride a moto track, you can really pin it and glide across the top. I don't know, it might have just been me, but I wasn't able to do that. It was more of like doubling or even just hitting them and getting bucked. So it was a pretty gnarly ride. My wrists actually held up better than they used to. I think they're starting to get stronger. I do run those wrist braces all the time just to give support on the wrist. But they weren't hurting that bad. You know, just one CL Smooth kicked it back after the race and feeling good. So so I only got kind of super out of control at one point. It was towards the end. I think it was the second to last test. Finally caught up to the guy on the 450 who's been ahead of me the whole race. You know, they leave us 1 minute behind, and I was never able to catch him. And I finally saw I think I might have saw a glimpse of him. Maybe it was just a bigger dust cloud than usual. And I got really psyched, and I just really got on it. I was just tossed left and right, and somehow I hung on to it and kind of rode it out. But I definitely hit my jaw on the bars somehow, and I bit my lip open, so I was kind of bleeding the rest of that test. But it was a great race overall. So the prelim results are out. I'm pretty sure I got first in C250, which wraps up a perfect season for me. So I'll be bumping up to the B class next year and having a good time with all those guys. And hopefully a lot of my buddies in the C class are getting bumped up as well. So we'll keep the good times going, you know. So look forward to that. Got my paper towel number plate as always. Yeah. Shinko 505. So I got the Donner race on this, and I have one kind of granite ride on it, and I have this race on it. So, you know, this Shinko held up fine. I knew it wasn't an ideal tire. There's not a lot of boulder type riding at the PiPi Enduro. I figured it'd just kind of wear it out more than it needed to be, but I was just too lazy to change over to that Battlecross that I have, because I knew that once the race was done, I wouldn't want to run that Battlecross. It's just too hard. Too hard of a tire for me. I'm not psyched on it. So I just left the Shinko on it. So we'll be good to go. Bulletproof guards are holding up great. Trail jammers cover. Oh, I put the trail jammer cover on this side. Got this new Stator one that Kane just finished up for me. Hit me up if you guys want one of these. I'm a dealer, so they're pretty sweet. They come in a Trailbound edition, extra thick if you want to go that route. So they glue on with this high temp gasket maker that's oil tight. So it's a great setup. Pretty stoked on that. So yeah, hope everyone had a good race. Let me know how you guys would handle these whoops, if you have any good techniques, if you stiffen up your suspension or anything before the race. It'd be cool to know for the next race, because they're definitely a challenge, and they could definitely slow you down. They're slowing me down. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, how to improve on that. I'm always trying to get better. Good to meet all you guys out of the PiPi Enduro. For those who couldn't make it, we'll see you next year. So yeah, we'll see you on the trail.